Black is back. Yeah, I don't plan on posting much content for a while, guys, but we'll see. Don't know. You never know about me. I was like, just like with all these YouTubers and all that, they say they're gonna take a break and then they come right back or whatever. I just want to let everybody know in case everybody wonders why I'm not posting anything. But yeah, guys, it's just nothing that I haven't said before. It's just, no kids, no problems. You bring a kid into this controlled world because there's too much ignorance and suffering here. You do that, you basically screw them and you screw yourself. I mean, it'd be nice if it wasn't that way. It'd be nice if we lived in a world of wine and roses, but we do not. We live in an absolute hell. And most people don't even realize it because they don't realize anything different. They don't know any better. They just go with the flow. And, if they're lucky enough, they'll go their whole lives without anything really stupid and crappy happening to them. But, things happen, and then it just follows you the rest of your life, and then you get angry about it, and then that fucks you up even more. You just keep digging yourself further and further in, and it's like, it's not even you digging, it's them digging it for you. But you have to understand that, we're all here just to basically be a slave to a piece of paper that we created. And once you have a kid, they, you basically screw yourself over. Because it's just, you're screwing yourself and you're screwing them. Because there's too much ignorance here. You have a kid and it's like, now you screw yourself because now you got to take care of them and all. Unless you're going to be one of those, assholes. And I'm talking to you right now. You know who you are. That just runs out on the kid. Orphan or whatever. Just have an orphan. But no, you screw yourself by having a kid, and then that kid is screwed over. You got to take care of them, and then they got to deal with you whether, they like you or not. I mean, nobody remembers asking to be here, and they got to deal with all this crap throughout life. So, yeah. Why do that? People think it's a blessing. That's a good thing. No, people, it's not. Why do that to someone? Why put, just, if you want to have sex, then, just do it with yourself or all this condom crap, whatever. But there's nothing, it's just all these, grandparents. Oh yeah, grandparents. I heard it said once, like, oh, parents have to say no, but grandparents get to say yes. That was from an old show, I don't know if you guys remember what show it was. If you do, then comment. I know which one it is. I'm not telling you. You have to figure it out. I'll give you one hint. It used to come on in the afternoon, and that's one of those old sitcoms there. That's all you're getting, But anyway. I could give you more hints, but I'm not going to. But anybody who guesses it gets a, gets a like from me and a heart on the, the like thing on my comment section. That's about all I can give you people, but you get a gold star from Black Hole there, whatever. A big sticker or something, all those things they used to give you in school when you're like kindergarten, you color a good picture, get a, gold star or whatever. Oh, look, you're satisfactory on you. They didn't even have A's and B's and C's, and when I was in kindergarten, it's like you got an S or a U for satisfactory or unsatisfactory, because you're too young to even be graded yet. Anyway, off topic, what the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, kids and parents and grandparents, yeah. The grandparents, right? They just want to have their kid. They raised them. It's like, okay, now I want to have somebody come over and spend the night with me, or have some grandkids or whatever, right? Yeah, I remember that. I remember, I was lucky enough to have good grandparents. Not everybody does, and that was always a lot of fun. But they're just, parents of parents. They want to have their kids have kids because, I don't know, it's just for some stupid reason they actually, because it's always about the parent, really. They want to have grandkids. They want to have them have a parenting experience because they were, dare I say it, not all of them dumb enough to bring you here, and they don't even, Just, I don't know why the hell you'd want to have a kid when you know all the crap that happened. But no, it was just this thing to do, have a baby. And now I want my kids to have babies because I had them. Now they need to experience it. They need to bring me some grandkids, you know. And the grandkid is like, oh, I'm so enjoyed and over raptured that I get to go see my grandparents now. Yeah, I get to go over and see my grandparents now and get away from my freaky parents for a little bit. I remember that. There's only one time out of the whole year when you really get along with each other, and that's when you get, a yes for something, at the holidays, and then they get you what you want. It's like, oh, I love you and thank you for, and then you go off to your room and it's like in the back of your mind, it's like, oh yeah, they got it for me. And now I'm just going to go in the back room and play my dick off. I remember that on the holidays. When they would give me stuff that I really wanted, and I'd just go off into the room and just play it all day. And then they wouldn't see me again until it was like almost evening or whatever. I'd have all that stuff straight out on the floor in the living room or whatever, playing with it all day, Christmas Day or whatever. And then my birthday, all these big parties and stuff, Pete's Place or whatever. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Go over to somebody's house maybe. Yeah, that's the nice stuff about, your wonder years or whatever. And parents just bring you here, and then you gotta go to school, and everybody's always trying to regulate you and everything, because that's all it is. You go to your grandparents' house, like grandparents are like, oh, I raised my kids, now I get to kick back and have some fun with, I get to kick back with my grandkids now. I already did my work. Now it's time for, some grandkid fun or whatever. Because I've earned it by raising this little bundle of joy, or, if they're not a brat. I get to have some fun with my grandkids now because I've earned it. I deserve it. Yeah. So anyway, guys, a lot of parents don't even see this. If the kid's lucky enough to not see it, if they're born into a wealthy family or everybody always treats them right and they know what they want to do with their lives, there are those people, but the vast majority of people don't have a clue what they want to do with their life, and they just fumble around through life and just all this stuff. Like I've said many times in the Bible, it's all about everything being controlled and just people being ignorant and trying to control each other. That's all it is. That's all it really is. And life could be better, but it just ain't. People like to make things difficult, or, if it ain't difficult, then it ain't worthwhile. Yeah, whatever, people. It doesn't have to be that way. Life could be better, but people just, the ego, this high-ass ego that people have, they think that everything's got to be hard in order to be worth anything. And no, people, the real worth is just loving life and being happy and helping each other. Because if you're not going to do that, then it's worthless. It's a pain in the ass and it's nothing, From nothing can come to the greatest something, right? Well, then the only way that's going to happen is if it changes. All this war and everything, changing things, it's always for the worse. It's never for the better. Because they just want to make this stupid paper money crap off of you. That's all they're after. They don't give a fuck about you. They just want you to wake up and be a slave every day. And these parents, they bring you here because they had to have sex or whatever. And hopefully it's real good love sex, not this just doing it just for the feel of it, if you know what I mean. Because everybody knows what sex feels like, right? I mean, doing it with yourself, whacking off, just do it with yourself, man. I mean, whatever. Why bring kids into this mess? If you must, then put a condom on, all that protection crap, so that your sperm doesn't go into the woman and fertilize the egg and bring a soul here. Now, the soul can't incarnate if there's nothing to incarnate in. You got to have the vessel first, right? The only way you're going to have the vessel is for a mother and a father to do it, But anyway, guys, people are going to do what they're going to do, and there's really nothing anybody can do about it, because love can make you do crazy things. And it gets to the point, it's like, oh, we love each other so much, we can raise this kid, you're putting him in a world of ignorance where everybody's going to have to be a slave to paper. and there's a good chance their health will be bad. There's a good chance that they won't have know what the fuck they want to do. So yeah, just like the title of this video says, is having kids is just gonna fuck you and the kid in some form or another, unless you're one of those lucky ones. Just masturbate and relax and just take it easy and don't bring anybody else into this mess, because it's not worth it. It's not worth all the trouble. But there's always going to be those people like, oh, I'm going to raise them and take care of them no matter what, because I love my children, and I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to take care of them no matter what. Yeah, I know. But that kid is going to have to go through all kinds of crap, more than likely. There's like a 95, if not higher chance that kid is just going to suffer. Because there's just too much ignorance, there's too much hardship here. Everybody's under the delusion that everything's got to be difficult in order to be worthwhile. Said it time and time again, one person come in, another person come in, everybody get a set amount of this transactional money crap that we created in the mail. But no, it's just we got it set up to where people are just corrupt, and they got all this millions and billions, and then they never help. And then it's like all these little ads and stuff for charity. Like, why don't you help? Well, how can I help? You won't help me. It's so fucked up and stupid, guys. I fucking hate this world. I spit in its face, and I will continue to do that until it, wipes it off and gets its act together and changes. And we all know that's probably not going to happen. So yeah, whatever, guys. I could go on ranting for a whole nother 5-10 minutes, but I'm not going to. I'll see you guys again when the time is right. I love you all. Peace, and bye-bye for now. Black hole over and out.